Tonight, when you go to bed, your dog is going to do something strange. Maybe they'll press their back against your legs, maybe they'll curl up at your feet, maybe they'll sprawl across your pillow like they pay the mortgage. And you'll think it's cute. You'll think it means my dog loves me. But here's what canine behavior research actually says. And I promise you, 99% of dog owners have this completely wrong. Your dog isn't sleeping with you because they love you. It's something much older than love, something wired into their brain thousands of years before the first human ever said, "Who's a good boy?" Something your dog is telling you every single night, in a language most owners live their entire lives without learning to read. I'm Dr. Andrew, and in the next few minutes you'll never look at your sleeping dog the same way again, because where they sleep, how they position their body, when they close their eyes, and even which direction they face, every single one of these is a message. And near the end, I'll tell you the one sleeping change that should send you to a vet within days. Miss that one, and you could miss the earliest warning sign your dog will ever give you. Let's start with the myth. Let's destroy the myth first. Your dog does love you. I'm not taking that away from you. But love is not why they're in your bed. To understand the real reason, you have to go back, way back, before dog beds, before houses, before humans existed at all. Wolves, your dog's ancestors, sleep in tight family piles, not just for warmth, for survival. Think about what sleep actually is, from a survival standpoint. A sleeping wolf is a defenseless wolf, eyes closed, hearing dulled, reactions slowed to nothing. In the wild, sleep is the most dangerous 8 hours of the day. Every predator knows it. Every prey animal knows it. So the only wolves that survived long nights in open country were the ones who solved the problem the same way. Never sleep alone. Sleep surrounded by pack members you trust with your life. Animals who will wake and stand and fight beside you if something comes out of the dark. Millions of years of nights like that wrote a rule deep into the canine brain. And that rule is still running right now in your bedroom. You only sleep next to what you trust completely. Read that again. Your dog cannot switch this off. It's not a habit. It's not training. It's firmware. So when your dog climbs into your bed, their brain isn't saying, "I love this human." It's saying something far more powerful. If danger comes tonight, I choose to face it next to you. That's not affection. That's allegiance. Somewhere in your dog's mind, a classification was made. You were sorted, biologically, into the smallest, most exclusive category their brain contains: pack, family, the creature they are willing to be completely defenseless around. And here's the part that gets me, even after years in practice. Think about your own life. There are people you genuinely love, relatives, old friends, that you still wouldn't fall asleep next to. Trust and love are not the same thing. Love can be complicated. Trust is binary. You either close your eyes next to someone or you don't. Your dog gives you something they cannot fake, cannot perform, and cannot pretend. Total, unconscious trust. 8 hours a night, every night, for their entire life. 99% of owners think it's cuddling. It's actually the highest compliment the canine mind is capable of giving, and most people sleep straight through it. Now it gets interesting, because where your dog sleeps on that bed is not random. Position is communication. Ask yourself as we go, which one is your dog? And tell me in the comments, because the answers always fascinate me. Position number 1, pressed against your legs or back. This is the classic pack position. Back-to-back contact is exactly how wolves sleep on watch, each animal physically covering the other's blind side, so nothing can approach unseen. A dog pressed firmly against your legs has assigned themselves a job. Their body is saying, "I guard your back, you guard mine, nothing gets past us." They're not seeking warmth. Dogs run hotter than we do. If anything, you're the one stealing heat. They're standing duty, asleep. There's something almost noble about it. Your dog is working the night shift of a war that ended 10,000 years ago, and they show up anyway. For you, position number 2, at your feet. Owners get quietly hurt by this one. My dog won't cuddle. He stays down at the end of the bed. Does he not like me? It's not rejection. It's strategy. The foot of the bed is almost always the position closest to the bedroom door, the first line between the entrance and you. Dogs who choose it tend to be the watchful type, the ones who lift their head at every sound in the hallway, the ones who check the window before settling. They haven't chosen distance from you. They've chosen a post between you and everything else. That's not less love. That's a bodyguard's love. Position number 3, on your pillow or curled around your head, common in small breeds, and owners almost always misread it as dominance. He's trying to be above me. He thinks he's the boss. It's the exact opposite. The area around your head is where your scent is strongest, where your breathing is loudest, where a small dog can be completely surrounded by the sensory proof that you exist. These are usually the softer souls, the dogs that need proximity to feel safe in a world that's very large and very loud when you weigh 4 kilograms. They're not claiming your pillow, they're hiding inside your scent. You're not their subordinate, you're their shelter. Position number 4, under the covers denning instinct, pure and ancient. Every wolf on earth is born the same way, in a den, dark, enclosed, pressed on all sides against warm, breathing bodies. It is the very first experience of safety any canine ever has, before their eyes even open. A dog burrowing under your blanket at night is recreating that first safety. The pressure of the covers, the darkness, the warmth of your body. Your bed has become their den, and you're not just in the den, you're the wall of it. Position number 5, sprawled in the middle, pushing you to the edge. Okay? I'll be honest, this one is partly about comfort. Your dog has decided the middle of the mattress is premium real estate, and possession is 9/10 of the law. But notice something before you complain. Look at how they're sleeping. Belly exposed, limbs flung in 4 directions, neck stretched out, every vulnerable part of their body, throat, stomach, everything, completely undefended. No animal on earth sleeps like that unless their guard is at absolute zero. A dog that sleeps like a dropped ragdoll in the middle of your bed is a dog with no fear left in them. None. Your home has been judged, and the verdict is total safety. Inconvenient for your spine? Yes, but understand what it is. A 5-star review of your household, written in the most honest language there is. Position number 6, facing the door. Here's one almost nobody notices. Watch which direction your dog points when they settle. Many dogs, especially guarding breeds and anxious dogs, will consistently orient their face toward the bedroom door even when it means an awkward position. That's not accidental. That's threat monitoring. Eyes and ears aimed at the only entrance, even in sleep. Your dog picked their position the way a soldier picks a seat in a restaurant. Back protected, exits covered. They do the math every night. You've just never seen the equation. Now, the part of the night you've never witnessed, because you're asleep for it. Ever noticed your dog watching you as you drift off? Lying there, eyes half open, just observing you? Many dogs won't fully commit to deep sleep until after your breathing changes. They wait for you to go down first. In pack terms, that's the watch rotation. The sentry stays alert until the others are safely under. And through the night, dogs sleep differently than we do. They're polyphasic sleepers. Instead of one long block, they cycle through many short rounds of sleep, surfacing briefly between them. During those brief surfacings, most bed-sharing dogs do something remarkable. They check. A lifted head, a glance at you, a repositioning of their body against yours. Contact confirmed. Back to sleep. Your dog performs a roll call on you multiple times a night. You've never once been awake to see it. And when they hit deep REM sleep, the twitching paws, the muffled little barks, the running legs, your dog is dreaming. And research on canine sleep suggests dogs likely dream about their daily experiences, which means there's a very real chance that the creature dreaming beside you is dreaming about you. You're not just in the bed, you're in the dream. Now the responsible part, because I'm still a vet, and this is the section I need you to remember. A sudden change means something. This is the one I promised you in the beginning. If your dog has slept beside you for years and suddenly refuses the bed, or a lifelong floor sleeper suddenly demands to be pressed against you every night, that shift is information. Dogs instinctively hide pain and illness. It's ancient prey and predator wiring. But the one thing they cannot hide is a change in sleep behavior. Joint pain makes the jump onto the bed hurt. Nausea makes them seek cool floors. Anxiety and cognitive changes make them suddenly clingy. A sleeping location change that lasts more than a few days, with no obvious cause. That's a vet visit, not next month, that week. It's often the earliest signal you will ever get. Restless nights matter too. Constant repositioning, night panting, pacing at 3 a.m., especially in a senior dog, can point to arthritis pain or age-related cognitive decline. Here's the useful way to think about it. Your bed is where your dog drops the mask completely, which makes it the best early warning system you own. Pay attention to it. And the question I get every week, should the dog be in the bed at all? Honest answer. For most healthy adults and most well-adjusted dogs, yes, it's fine. Research on human-pet co-sleeping shows most people sleep just as well, and many report feeling more secure and falling asleep faster. The reasonable exceptions, severe allergies or asthma, very young puppies still house training, immune-compromised owners, and dogs showing genuine resource guarding, A dog that growls when you move in your own bed needs a training plan, not a cuddle. But the old dominance myth, let them on the bed and they'll think they're alpha? Modern behavioral science has thrown that idea out completely. Your dog isn't plotting a coup. They're guarding a den. So tonight, watch what happens. Watch where they choose. Watch which way they face. Watch whether they wait for your breathing to slow before they finally let go themselves. And understand what's actually being said, in a language older than every word you know. Of all the creatures on this earth, you're the one I close my eyes next to. 99% of owners will never know they're being told that. Every night. For a whole lifetime. Now you do. If this changed how you see your dog, share it with someone who shares their bed with one. And tell me in the comments, which position is your dog? Number 1 to 6. I read every single answer. I'm Dr. Andrew. Give them an extra minute of the bed tonight. They chose you. That's not nothing.